Hi everyone, this is Siddharth. Welcome to today's practice exercise. Today we will be doing odd sentences parajumble. So what does odd sentence parajumble mean is that you would be given with the 4 or 5 sentences, and out of these say 5 sentences, 4 will be part of a paragraph and the fifth one is not the part of a paragraph. You have to identify the fifth one. All right, so that is odd sentence parajumble. For the 5 given sentences, when ordered logically, they form a coherent paragraph. Find a contextually odd sentence. So, I have shared one video on parajumbles. So, what happens is in parajumbles, say 4 statements which are part of a paragraph are given uh, in incoherent form. So we have to arrange them in ordered form. That's what parajumble was about. Odd sentences, parajumble is extension of it. So here 5 sentences will be given. 4 are part of a paragraph, but these four are not arranged in any sequence. You have to arrange them in the right sequence, identify the odd one. Ultimately, we have to identify the odd sentence. We don't have to necessarily arrange the remaining 4 into the right sequence. Till this point, this kind of question has not been asked in any of the law entrance exam, but you never know. Odd sentence questions have of late been asked in various competitive exams. So let us prepare. I don't think it will be asked in CLAT anyways, but in maybe in ALET and other exam, it may be. Maybe I'm not saying it will be. It may be. So what's the approach? Approach will be very simple. We will solve it the way parajumble questions should be solved. We will try to identify out of the given 5 sentences which 2 or 3 sentences are mandatory in nature. I mean, which say suppose 2 and 3 are mandatory pair. If they are mandatory pair, then they are anyways part of the passage, so they can't be the answer, right? That is the first thing. Identify the mandatory pair. Identify the theme. This is the most important. Identify the theme of what the 5 sentences are talking about. Please understand the subject of all the 5 sentences will be common, and that is what creates confusion. The subject will be common, but 4 of these will be talking about one idea or one aspect of that subject. Fifth one, although it talks about the same subject but is not related to the other 4, that is the answer, right? So all the 5 will have common subject, but only 4 of these will have common idea, or will they talk about the common idea or one idea? We have to identify the fifth one. Let us see. This is the first question, right? So let us see. You can stop the video, try attempting it, and then look at my solution. The tone was set from the first mini trailer of the film itself. The morning shows the day, they say. This could be one opening statement, but I can't say. The film was bound to be miserably mushy. The film was bound to be miserably mushy. It is very similar to what one was talking about. The tone was set from the first mini trailer of the film itself. The film was bound to be miserably mushy. Looks very close. 1 and 3 are related, it seems. Let us see 4. The film is one such endurance test for viewers. This is the hint I am looking for. One such endurance test for viewers. So if 4 is the part of the paragraph, then before this sentence, a sentence which talks about some kind of test should come. A sentence that talks about some kind of test should come. Only then we can say the film is one such endurance test for viewers. So film is a test for viewers. Such test. Such means example of something. 1, 2, and 3 did not talk about any test. Let me look at 5. And honestly, halfway through the film, you will find yourself wiping your eyes in disbelief. This relates to 3, isn't it? The film was bound to be mushy. Mushy means emotional. The film was bound to be this. And honestly, halfway through the films, you got emotional. So 3 and 5 are linked. 1 and 3 are linked. 4 is something which is completely out of context. Answer is option number 4. If you want the right order, it would be 2. It starts with 2, then 1, then 3 and 5. This would have been the right sequence, but this is not what is required. What we required, we found it from one word, such. That's why answer is option number 4. Let us see next. You can stop the video and solve it. Then a photo appeared with an X and a flashing arrow marking the spot. Then a photo appeared. Then a photo means sequence in time. Then. So I need to find a sentence which relates with this sequence in time. Then a photo appeared. So something must have happened before this. What could have happened before this? With 20 minutes on my hand, I asked it to find the best place for me to sit while waiting for my train. I asked it. To whom can I ask? To whom can I ask? Is there any subject to whom I can ask where to sit? Let me see. Third, computers may one day be able to reason exactly as humans do, but will they ever be as dumb? So this talks about two subjects, computers and humans. So it of two can refer to computers, definitely. But will they ever be as dumb? But 1 and 2 does not talk about dumbness. So I don't know whether 3 will be part of it or not. I don't know anything right now. Fourth, a team of scientists had set up a table with laptop running the latest pattern recognition software, and they were asking passerby to suggest question for the computer. So team of scientists were asking the passerby to ask a question, and this perhaps can refer to the it of 2, the software. The software. So I had 20 minutes in my hand, and that's why I asked the software, tell me where should I sit, right? Because scientists were asking to ask the question, asking passerby to ask the question. I asked where should I sit. Fifth, the word processing blinked on the screen for a minute or so. Oh, this is the sequence I was looking for. The word processing blinked on the screen for a minute or so. For a minute, word processing blinked, and then a photo appeared showing X and telling me a spot where I can sit. So 5 and 1 are linked. Now, if I look at 3, 3 looks fine. Computers and humans are part is fine. But will they be ever as dumb? Tell me, out of the remaining 4, that is 1, 2, 4, and 5, do you get any flavor of dumbness of human beings? No. So that's why this is your odd one out. Answer is option number 3. The right sequence would have been 4. Scientists asking passerbys to ask the question. Then 2. I had the time, and that's why I asked the question, where should I sit? The computer said, I'm processing the information, and then it gave me where should I sit. Spot. So if you look how I have solved the questions, I have focused on the pronouns, and I have seen, I have tried to locate what could have preceded these pronouns. That is what you need to do in odd sentences. That is it for today. Thank you very much.